Hey guys, welcome to a new video. We just had a massive PokeMMO update and I really wanted to quickly cover it before I moved on to making another video. So in this video, I'll be breaking down all the big changes, quality of life improvements and bug fixes you might need to know. First up, Shiny Wars. I'm not going to delve too deep into the global Shiny Wars. I think it's pretty much self-explanatory what it's about. And I already have a video in mind planned specifically for the Shiny Wars. Additionally, if you've been around for a bit, you know how I feel about it. But basically, we had a 10% increase in Shiny Boost for about a month, which is pretty nice. If I recall correctly, last year the last year's Shiny Wars, I don't think they had this 10% increase. So I guess it is an improvement. I'm not sure if that's entirely correct, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So some quick general changes. I'm just gonna go over the ones that I think are the most important. PC whispers now give notifications even when the chat is minimized. You can disable spectate notifications. Monsters blink and close their eyes when sleeping. Spinders now have unique looks. Controller accessibility got better across multiple UIs. Sweet Scent now auto uses leopard berries or ethers. Shiny Pokemon now have new particle effects. Eggs now look different based on type, and you can fully access the PC when talking to the daycare. Now, quickly going over the general changes, I think overall the general changes are pretty solid. Most notably, Spinders having unique looks, which I think is really cool. Basically, this means every Spindar now literally has a different sprite. They all look different. So it will be extremely rare to find two of the same Spinders. Probably nearly like impossible. And who knows, it might open up more possibilities for shiny hunters who want to challenge themselves. Additionally, eggs now looking different based on type. I think it's cool. Adds more variety to I guess tasks which could be considered mundane. And finally, being able to fully access the PC while talking to the daycare man. Once again, better accessibility and just makes tasks more easier. Now moving on to sort of overhauls, we have egg incubators. So eggs no longer hatch in your party. Instead, they hatch through incubators, which can speed up with Pokemon that have Flame Body or Magma Armor. You can manage incubators anywhere and unlock up to 8 permanent ones through the storyline, Elite Four, and special battles. Overall, I think this is an insanely good change. Although early game players may find it difficult to breed and hatch eggs, and it might even be off-putting in the long run. However, it is an overall boost. Don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure where I saw this, but I think some people were saying that it's a 60% increase in terms of hatching speed compared to the previous system. But if I'm incorrect, feel free to correct me in the comment sections whether this was true, whether this is true or not. Also, another bonus of this incubator overhaul is that now you can do other stuff whilst waiting for your eggs to hatch. So you might go farm some EXP or go payday farming or whatever, even maybe shiny hunting. Now that the eggs aren't in your party, there's more room for freedom. So another big change is in the encounter trackers. So defeating the Elite Four will net you an encounter tracker. It logs every encounter shiny and shows your current wild shiny rate. I think this is pretty cool, especially for the people who keep having issues with their encounter counters. Like, for example, I remember when I first used Archetype, which is an encounter tracker basically. I was around 30k encounters overall, and then my tracker file had corrupted, and the solution was to use a backup of the file, which I couldn't find. So I literally just ended up restarting my entire tracker whilst keeping in mind that I was at like 30k encounters, which made things stressful. So yeah, I'd say this is a good addition. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is also on mobile. And if you know, bro, mobile players have been in the trenches, bro. Mobile play. This is coming from a mobile player myself, bro. Like, I remember I had to download a flipping like a counter on the Play Store, and then I'd have to hover it over my screen, and then every time I'd get into holds, I'd click it 5 times. It was stressful. It was stressful. So yeah, hopefully this is also on mobile. I would have checked, but I deleted PokeMMO on my phone, and I strictly went on PC. So yeah. Moving on to cosmetics and GTL, 96 cosmetic items got visual upgrades, and the global trade link now has price trends, quick buy options, and easier color search easier color searches. I don't know what color searches means, but yeah, I think overall, once again, pretty good. Some cosmetics are now like really, really good. Like the conical hat, everyone is wearing the conical hat, bro. It's starting to hurt my eyes. But the global trade link change, I guess, is pretty good. I haven't really messed around with it too much, but yeah. We have some new items, two new battle I two new battle items, pure amulet to block stat drops and eject pack for quick switches when stat drops. Plus new vanity items like flaming swords, chum buckets, and sweet scent orcana. Low key, I don't really think the sweet scent orcana is really necessary, but I guess it is what it is honestly. But I guess you have an extra slot in your party now. But yeah. And finally, we just have a bunch of balancing and bug fixes. So some encounter tables got adjusted, like new Pokemon in Dragon's Den, Mount Silver, and Route 209. And yeah, once again, a lot of bug fixes. Um, improved raid performance, fixed crashes, sprite errors, targeting issues, and multiple UI glitches. Mobile users also got improved button layout and better mail notifications. So yeah, I think the new encounter table, like the new Pokemon in Dragon's Den, I think that's Horsia. I was shiny hunting Dratini, this shiny wars, but I was also getting Horsia, and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the new Pokemon's one of the new Pokemon added in like the encounter table. So yeah, that's the overall change log. We've got smoother gameplay across the board, new mechanics, new features, just new changes in general. What's your favorite change? Let me know in the comments and have a good day. Have a very good day.